up through the headmaster for this impromptu assembly. We are in Mavulo, and they said we must also come because I'm from SSS and Vulo girls, and they said we should also come to St. Edward. Because as a cultural institution, we move in all the schools irrespective of whether what and what, so we move in all the schools. We have, as the headmaster has pointed it out, a very long-standing relationship with St. Edward's, where scholarships are extended to us and many of our students. The school has helped the community, has helped Masabaran to ensure that people are trained. Currently, you see, when you are here, when you come here, we want you to finish the educational cycle, so that one day you will be able to replace your teachers. To do that, you need very good manners. Without manners, you become a liability to the institution. So without manners, that's why I want to challenge you when the anthem is being sung or recited here, all of you must participate in the anthem of the Bamasba. When the prayer is led, you must all. Because behavior is about submission, submissive. In the Makerere University, when you eventually go there, there's a hall called the Livingstone. Livingstone is a hall of gentlemen. Because gentlemen don't what? They don't run. So with the manners, that's compliance. You will not be respected in the community. You will not stand out in the community like your headmaster or your Mr. Nataka and what? And other person. So ensure that you finish all the educational cycle from nursery up to what? University. Until you exhaust first degree, second, or where necessary the third one. That is our prayer. 2, we discourage you as students. If you are to use WhatsApp, rather TikTok, use it in a manner that is a little bit academic. Banga level bes muhola, ngowabi holiwabo level full in the community is doing it. That one doesn't give you respect. But use TikTok to demonstrate your competence as an intelligent student, where you are able to dissect theories in sciences, biology, physics, while dissecting how you communicate. You are a very bright student. You can even put your title and say, I'm so and so to them, I'm so and so from St. Edward's, Buvulo, Manafa. I'm going to dissect and discuss the origin of this theory or critique this scientific theory or this theory in physics. Yes, you are an intelligent person. And you are critiquing off head, off cuff. You are not reading what? Anywhere. Yes. That one we are saying no as a cultural institution. We have so that one that's a different part. That's not an academic part. Yes. Academicians, actually most academicians will say the master are partially lower even reserve. Academicians, when you go to Makerere, you get a professor. We have with the Kabanyoro, I went there, I got a professor with about 60 degrees. Kabanyoro. Why so much England where? Now I'm just so do not use TikTok. No. TikTok is not are not intelligent men. We challenge you and discourage you from forming gangs. I know this is rule, you may not have that. But those gangs are a very big problem. Gangs, the origin of them, of a gang, is that sometimes whereby with their leaders, Baba instructions. Ngamutauni, Baba anoti ya babi ifibus. Aliyo tuwelewu Majanga Road, aliyo na Reverend Akware Kola. Wabo na Baba anave bakware certain uniform one of the schools. Batima batsa kuva kabebo mukasi simuni bibini kama pesa. So when the Reverend went to stand in and help the lady, Hanabe Biside, you about 50 of them. Babo na busabe tsatsi ndimo Reverend are nati mane we kupambwe na munzu. So they operate in groups. So we want to use those unfortunate examples to tell you that as a cultural institution, that is unwelcome manners. We challenge the gangs, you go and do it in your home area, not here. We don't want negative what? Manners in our community. 2, kunywa kama daga. These gang members banywa these drugs. Now when they take the drugs, they end up doing criminality. That's a move. Arubufu bahana bena baba risk. Akanebe kusumukubo fukwene. Wata hole obo muhano amuro condition na risenga wa humbesim. Arisenga kukana hesim. So you are forced to go and steal in order to impress a lady. But I want to TikTok or TikTok. Others do it for love. This is theft you see under gangism. But to impress the girls. We want to use, as again I say, those are important examples. Baba and Banyo Kamadagala engaged in criminality. Now criminals, criminal research findings indicate that criminals are not bright people. Babi, those who they are not intelligent. I don't want to use an example of anybody. But I've seen people who take drugs. They rarely go for serious courses. But it's a course who are the university drama, anybody can sing. Singers are not rated as very high in IQ. They are not. So about Pilisa or Muhatia, that part. Because if you go there, it will be an embarrassment to all these teachers you are seeing here. They will be very embarrassed. At least I saw about 90% or what? Compliant. The cultural institution is manners. We are here to inculcate manners and also discourage you from engaging into acts that are against the morality, the norms and customs of the Bamasba people. For in the customs and culture is much bigger than the custom. A custom is a sub-component of a culture. For example, Imbaru is a custom, it's not a culture. It feeds into the culture. Investing collectively. Never remember TikTok as if you are going for karaoke to dance or something like that. Where you put on in a very funny manner. You are likely to put on in a very funny manner what you call, I think in law or some other language, you dress in a seductive. You are a little then all we see that Womusinda who and Bohar, Yoro Murishi, Wali. They tell them they are not yet ready. Banga Umukuka, Alita Abra and CO, Kurika, even virginity certificates. Yes. Why should you lose your virginity when you are just senior 2, 3, 4? Ngawama, the university when you are senior virgin, we shall award you. We are also calling out as a cultural institution. We no longer give anybody a marriage certificate if he's under age. If you are under age, with a customary certificate, we shall not give you. You must have finished the education cycle. So our work here today is to encourage you, to appeal to you, to ensure that you exhaust all the education cycles. As I said, it's no longer fashionable that you are able to tell somebody like I'm a senior 4, senior 6, Edwards. If you ever become they no longer talk about that. In the work coming the senior 4, 3, 5, 6, Arura, Babusha, Kuaska, Homa Date. So ensure that you follow the right path. Your teachers are your role models. Teachers are your role models. Yeah? Mabodembo. So Muhatia, moving in the Vina Sumbu Abuna, Bokukata. Ukana Mulinde Sambo, Ukana you stay away from criminality. Do not engage in the things. A criminal is punished. There are sufficient statutory punishments reserved for a criminal. Bakupatini mugwatira mu prison mu. Bakupatini mbaba paka bisaka matechebare. When you're a free man, nobody touches you. Nobody touches you. The mundo upira bisatina nulo more where do you begin from? But in the prison they will just kick. Ola mu police uru bakufabusalu imundo akwe yebusari. That is how they treat criminals. A police station or a prison home is not a mentoring home. It's a home of punishment. Ngawole eba kupamsa bakupawa utiorera shindu rimanya husi mabo ngabasa rudi. Ya wasite kameta tonde kameta. Wetsiri wasitire humuro wasitire urwolo rimanyata husi mabo patini pasatini. Are what we still doing? Are ilayore kamana kakani. So we want to tell you not to go there. Let's see the mumbale. Body. Actually, I'm here. My headmaster was Mr. Mandu here, who was killed across the outside. Was our head teacher for my body. Ne baba na bese no somana we na malini makere ba ne bati the mumbale mental ward. Ba nyoka madagala ka yo next imuru. As I say, dingo wanyweleza ka suffocates. It actually burns buwongo to embamota. Umundu onyweza ke mbamo. There is no reason. Ate nyenyenga nembapi semu hakani hakatsi language ye babandu bayayeta. You begin by talking or kazende or what, don't go into that. An academic conference in September where we invite all of you. We shall write to the headmaster here formally to evaluate the dates so that you are able to come and interact with Umukuka on matters of education. All schools in Masabaland, it will be an educational conference in September. Before many of you are in the terminal stages, do A, O, and A. So that most of you, we shall talk to either Minister of Education or the President to come. I will never ban boss. Support education in Masabaland. Our contribution of about $120 per person. The St. Edward will get some share. Even yet another education. Bapirisa mulinde sambo, bapirisa mulinde lukosi, respecting your teachers, not become liabilities, but rather you must be assets to the school. Without manners, you are headed for nowhere. Ngabene sambo tsinda iwade wahakola shizibu, wahole problem, but how should we help this person? Because all along he has not been a bad person. So without manners, abo hata district service commission ngowanga ni sambo utaholo unyawati ya office cleaner ngana nioli influential. You fool, where's the chairman? I wanted to say what? The chairman. So let's ensure gambling.